What's up, guys? Sorry for the absence the last couple of weeks. I've not been super motivated, but I wanted to jump back in, close out the giveaway that I started a couple weeks ago, and then also give you guys a new deck list video. So we're covering Purple Enel. We know what the leader does. It Black Marias every turn. You can only have 6 Dawn. It's stupid. It's strong. Blah 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 blah. We got 2 Charlotte Pudding. A lot of people are running 3 or 4, but I like the other guaranteed draws more than the chance of potentially whiffing. I am maybe going to test out a variant of the deck that runs a couple more copies though. I just don't really want to cut a vassal to do that. Oh, sorry about that, chat. We're on 4 Ohm, 4 Satori, 4 Shura. They all have the on-play effect to minus a Dawn and draw a card, so they replace themselves. Shura does minus 1k when swinging. Satori looks at the top 2 and rearranges them, then puts them on the top or bottom. Then Shura has Rush if you're at 6 Dawn or less. All very, very good cards. I like them a lot. They're guaranteed draws. Very good for the deck. We got 4 of the dogs still. This card's really good. It puts your opponent on like a little bit more of an aggressive clock. It also sometimes makes them counter like inefficiently, which is nice. Sometimes they'll just give you extra cards because they're trying to hold something for an early game play. So sometimes you'll just end up getting like 2/2Ks out of them. If you're swinging like a 7, or like they'll just take a 9 most of the time. But into some of the worst matchups, I've gotten 3+ cards out of this on a swing, which is really nice. We have 3 of the stat buff Reiju. It's really easy to hit the threshold of 4 events in this deck. A lot of times you don't even play the Reiju out until you have the events in trash. It's just a really solid, essentially 4 cost 7k body. We're on 1 Senior Pink. I don't really have room for a second one at the moment, but it's such a good card. It allows you to just play a little bit greedier with your events, which, if anyone's watched the channel, I'm kind of a greedy player. So big on the Senior Pink, huge fan. We're on 2 of the Sanji blocker. Most matchups, it is just a 3/6 blocker if I ever need to play it out, but it's also a 2k that can be searched off of Pudding. Not really much to say about it other than that. It's a really strong card. We have 1 of the blocker Enel. This is the weaker of the 2 Enels that we run in the deck, but you know, it's still an Enel. It's still just a 6 cost 10k body at the end of the day. And sometimes it's really clutch to like do a lethal blow where you minus all of your Dawn off of your leader swing and then you stack it back on to like this to swing 15. We have 4 of the good Enel, the secret rare. This is just a searcher. It finds anything. It doesn't have to reveal what you find, but then you have to discard a card. So it's not necessarily like card advantage. It's just like kind of a neg 1 because you play the Enel to the field and then you just cycle a card, so you're not gaining anything back off of it, but you are finding a tool for later. And if you play the deck correctly, you're stacking up a hand size regardless. Best card though, but we do just run 5 total for a little bit more consistency. I'd run 5 of the secret if it was legal. We got 2 oh my goodness, we have 2 Divine Departures because I'm kind of greedy and I like to remove big bodies. Divine Departure plus an Ohm and an L Thor removes like a Newgate blocker, which comes up in some of our, I'm not gonna say some of our worst matchups, but it comes up in the Nami matchup sometimes, which is one of our worst matchups. We have 4 L Thor. This is the only Enel event that doesn't draw you a new card, but it buffs your leader or character by 1k, and then it does like a Seaquake, so it pops a 3k. It's also just a 2k counter, which is cool as fuck. We have 4 of the Beast Keaton. This is basically just Ohm, but an event, and then it has like a 2k counter, as most of the Enel events do. Actually, as far as like Enel event counter goes, it's just these 2. that are 2Ks. We have 4 Lightning Dragon. This card is really, really cool. I like the utility of it. Some matchups it just ends up being like a free cycle because you draw off of it, but there are also times where freezing your opponent's 6K for 4 turns in a row just like absolutely dismantles them. We have 4 Mamaragon. This card is probably the best card in the deck. You draw off of it, you get to rest a 5K, and then counter, you get 1K counter, and you draw a card. So it's drawing you a card regardless of how you use it. Very, very clutch card. Big fan of it. And then last we have, oh goodness. We have 3 of the Gamma Knife. This is just good for like board control. I would cut it down, but 3 feels like a really good ratio. It's not necessarily better than Divine Departure, but it's like equally as good in separate situations. Divine Departure helps you clear a bigger body a little easier, whereas Gamma Knife allows you to make other plays. Like you can play out a Dog or a Reiju and Gamma Knife in the same turn, which is pretty clutch. That's it though. That's the deck list. The only things I'm really like possibly thinking about changing is adding 2 more puddings in, which I would maybe cut like 2 of the Shura since he's the least strong vassal. But the rush comes up, like I try to use it as much as possible. It's a really, really good card still. And it's a guaranteed draw, which pudding is not necessarily guaranteed. You can whiff if you don't see one of your events or your Sanjis. And then the other card that I've been seeing people play and that I kind of want to test out is the Blocker Frankie. This is really cool because you can swing 7 with your leader and then play the Frankie and remove both of the Dawn off. You don't technically draw off of it. You're going completely like hand neutral when you use the Frankie, but it's crazy good filter. I was watching one of my buddies play using this and it kind of really like got me into the idea of adding Frankie to the deck. So if I add Frankie, it's probably just like a 2 of, and I maybe cut the Dog down to 2, but I'm not entirely sure on that. That is going to be like the deck portion of this video though. We have a giveaway that we have to finish out, so we're going to jump into that real quick. So as far as the giveaway goes, we only have 3 people who entered and we only have 3 spots for prizes. So everyone's going to end up getting something. We're just going to roll from 3rd to 1st place. And yeah, I'll notify everyone on like Discord what they ended up winning. So for 3rd place, it looks like Kebby is going to snag that. So we will remove his name from the wheel real quick. Now we're spinning for 2nd right now. Sick, very cool. Looks like Meows is gonna get, I don't honestly remember exactly what I decided to give to 2nd place. It might have been like an Ace and a Sabo, potentially. But let's roll for 1st. I guess we don't even have to. Charles, you get the Ezo alt art. But thanks for you guys who did enter. If you enjoyed the video, you want to see more giveaways and you want to watch Twitch stream and just catch up in general, you can join the Discord, come follow me on Twitch, ask questions on YouTube, whatever. I'm out though, I gotta go stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to leave a like and a subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.